The Omo River is one of the classic river trips in the world.
Pretty challenging expedition style stuff where you've got a bunch of variables and unknowns.
It's one of those things where I don't personally know anybody else who's ever been down here.
Probably no more than about 200 people have ever rafted down the Omo.
Yeah, it was a full-on adventure.
Longest trip I've ever taken.
Some days there would just be left, right and centre pods of hippos, 5 and 6 at a time.
Lots of animals. The lower part was way more crocs and less hippos.
Bird life was incredible.
We knew we were in lion territory. We had some great rapids.
The white water on the first section was more interesting than I expected.
That flat horizon line and this ominous roar. S-turn wave trains with big pour-overs to avoid and big rocks.
More of the white water was on the top section.
We were almost constantly wet.
We got blown offline a bit, didn't quite make our intended lines and ended up further in the middle than we expected, but good old river and the current took us around where we needed to be.
The side canyons were a surprise.
Full hikes and finding some small waterfalls.
The most beautiful waterfall slide and lagoon.
Beautiful side creeks and waterfalls, great campsites.
Catching large catfish.
We were into the catfish the whole of the first trip, and we probably came up with about 5 or 6 new recipes for catfish, and all of them were quite nice. And from then on it was pretty much non-stop, both sides of the river, tribes.
It's nice to see people that are still living their cultures. They want to do it, and it's so different from our own.
I'm proud of them when I went there with a tourist. Always when I go there with a tourist, I'm proud of those people.
Beautiful people, but obviously they've got nothing out there, and they know that you've got lots on board, and they just want you to come over so that they can get whatever you've got.
Some great people and some aggressive folks.
Fun doing the trading things.
To this huge stretch of water where there's just different tribes living on the banks.
It was everything that I expected it would be.
It's been an incredible trip.
I'd love to go back.
It was an absolutely fantastic experience from my side.
Really glad I made this trip.
But it's been an adventure, and that's what we signed up for. It was an experience.